We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Baltimore attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Forrest Whitley, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Ramon Urias comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Urias, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. 2 balls and a strike to count. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Tucker is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting first, the third baseman, Renato.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one behind the... And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Tucker is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Keegan Aiken, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Digging in, Miles Straw. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, George Springer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he'll get back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Reined in to second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. In now for the O's, DJ Stewart. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 24.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Striding forward, Anthony Santander. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. Hard hit ball to second. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Hayes, just 24 years of age, threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Kyle Tucker. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he fouls this one off. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Iglesias is there in time to first, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Ronnie Dawson will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Hit down the line at first. Davis has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Austin Wynns, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Carlos Correa is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing second, number 1, Carlos Correa.
Here's Chris Davis now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 11 home runs, 27 driven in.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
So he sets him down swinging. Chris Davis becomes the first out of the inning. Jose Iglesias comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Urias. A base hit in his first trip. And that one swung on and missed, 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Taylor Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting ninth.
So with one gone, a reminder that Astros baseball continues all season long here on the show, as there you get a look at what's on tap for the next 7 days. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Maldonado is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Ready now, Miles Straw, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That one's in there, 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Now in the box, Carlos Correa. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And he's back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Softly hit to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number
and now the designated hitter for the Orioles, DJ Stewart. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's George Springer. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder,
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Tucker. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled away. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Santander has to retreat to the track, but he has it. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs, so he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here it comes. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Austin Hayes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Catcher, Austin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin wins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Popped him up. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Ronnie Dawson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next to the Astros.
Now at the plate, Taylor Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Mancini moving back. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Through 5 innings, it's now 1-0 Houston. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Chris Davis. And a curveball in for a strike. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Trey Mancini is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Miles Straw. This will be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. And that's dead center for strike 1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping up now, George Springer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Right fielder is on the run, and now it'll kick around in the corner.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Aledmus Diaz is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Runner at second, 1 away, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch on its way. Castro is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayes on the run for it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Digging in once again, Nick Tanalou. No hits to this point. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down, trying to go first to third, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Here's a swing and a ground ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Hit to first. He's got it. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Orioles held in check there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Taylor Jones.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike 1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. He kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and digging in is the veteran DH, George Springer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Mancini moving back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that is through into left field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout. Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting, third base.
At the plate, Nick Tanneler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Ronnie Dawson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Taylor Jones.
So now to the plate, Taylor Jones, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
Oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Mancini moving back. Still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
In a pitcher's worst nightmare, you could never imagine being part of this kind of an inning. Yet here he is, alone on the mound, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He might be the loneliest man on the planet right now. That's not a fun place to be.
Now batting, the catcher.
In now, Martin Maldonado. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayes is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 12 and the Orioles nothing. Now to the plate, Austin Hayes. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Line toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 19, Chris.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Tucker waits on it. One out. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The right fielder, number 16.
Settling in now, Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Tucker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stepping into the box, Miles Straw. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, number 3.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And another base hit for him now. 3 for 3 in this one.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Now the Astros designated hitter, George Springer. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santander waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Next to the Astros.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is foul right side. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Left for Houston, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. And here's Renato Nunez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. Now he's safe at third as a run will score on the play as well.
The center fielder,
Austin Hayes stands in as he looks at a called strike. Stewart takes his lead at third with one away. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now at the plate, Austin wins. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Astros win their 118th decision of the year, best in the division. Forrest Whitley gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.